So guys, we've just arrived here at the hospital and we went and saw Max. Spoke to his nurse and he was saying that he did really well overnight and he's doing quite well. They actually scheduled to close his chest today. So at around 10:30.
Scheduled or is it scheduled?
So they scheduled his chest cavity closure for 10:30, and that's a really good thing because once they can get that done, and if it takes, that means that
It's like stepping closer to recovery.
yeah, we'll be able to leave the PICU, the Rosella ward, and go into Koala ward where Ellen can be roomed in, and it's just one step closer to recovery. This procedure does come with its risks. One of the doctors was going through another consent form, and anything that they do cardiac wise, anything to do with the chest, obviously there is a chance of death, there's a chance of brain damage, blood clotting, strokes and everything like that. Although these things are very minimal, they're still present and they still got to disclose that to us. And so it's not as easy as, oh hey, let's just stitch him up. They got to pull the packs out of there that they packed his chest with. They got to clean him out, so that's suction and cleaning and whatever they do inside the chest cavity. And then they got to slowly bring the the chest cavity in so they can stitch it up, and that in itself can squeeze the heart a little bit and the lungs, and there's a bit more compression there, and we just got to wait and see how his heart and lungs do after the chest is closed.
So they told us to expect this afternoon that he's going to need more assistance from the ventilator, and there might be some dipping on the monitoring. That's because of all the compression, so they just pre-warned us.
Yeah, so they told us that the procedure would take roughly about an hour after they've cleaned everything up. Good thing is we can go and see him straight away. Not like when he had his major surgery, we had to wait a couple of hours before seeing him. And so he's probably about halfway through that at the moment. Ellen and I have just ducked into a breast pumping room because she needed a breast pump and feed Leo. So not too long now, and we'll be able to see Max and see how he's recovering from his procedure.
On another note, today my sister flies in, so we'll catch up with her for lunch, and my mum and dad.
So yeah, we're looking forward to family coming over. It's fantastic support for us. For Ellen and I, we're just so happy that they'll be able to just look after Emily, because that's one of our main concerns, that although she's with Ellen's parents, she is missing us a great deal, and having more people fly in and look after her and just play with her and keep her entertained, that's one less worry that we have.
It is. And when we talk to people and mention that we've got mum and dad here and that people are coming to visit, people are just say how lucky we are that we've got that support. A lot of people don't have that, so
Yeah.
we're grateful for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So Max's procedure to close his chest cavity took a little bit longer than they thought. I think they just started a little bit late, but then also they said they needed to give him more sedation to keep him under. Originally they said it was going to take about an hour, but it probably took about an hour and a half, closer to 2 hours. But in that time, we're able to catch up with Ellen's parents, and also Ellen's sister flew in this morning. So that was nice to get out of the hospital and kind of just not think about things again, and just spend that time with Emily, but then also the rest of the family. And when we did come back to the hospital, and then we went up and seen Max, he had his bandage just on his chest and he was all closed up. And I actually had an opportunity to talk to the cardiologist who was in the room, and he said that everything went fantastic. He said that Max was responding really well to having his chest closed. One of the things that they were worried about was when they took the padding and cleaned it out and closed the chest, sometimes that could put a lot of stress on the heart and also the lungs, and then things just don't go to plan. He said that Max's body and all of his organs and his heart and everything were responding really well to that, which was really good. So that was the early signs that they seen, but they're going to continue to monitor him for about another 24 to 48 hours just to see how all that is going. And then a little while later, the surgeon came in, and we got to speak to him, and he was really happy with the procedure and the whole heart surgery in general. He basically said that he couldn't have done anything any better. That was really good, and we're really happy with that. Ellen and I spent the rest of the day just sitting by Max's bed, just being there while he was recovering. And that's really nice because we're getting to know the nurses and the doctors as well that are caring for Max. And every time we just have like one of those little chats with the nurses, and it's really nice because you start to build a bond, with the people that are caring for your son. It's nice just relating and sharing and bonding with these people, because they've got an invested interest that they're carers and they're looking after him, and obviously we love Max, and that's really nice to share that relationship. Alright guys, we're going to end the vlog there. So if you're pregnant with twins, if you have twins, if you're a parent of a heart kid, or you're just interested to see what we have going on, look out for the upcoming videos. Better yet, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you want to donate to Heart Kids, we'll have the link in the description below. Thank you for making it to the end of the video, and we'll see you in the next one. They actually scheduled to close his chest today.
Scheduled, or is it scheduled?
Scheduled, tomato, potato.
No, I think it's scheduled.
Scheduled, tuna.
I don't think it's...
Details. Same word, different pronunciation.
No, I think you're just saying it wrong.
They scheduled.
Scheduled.
So they scheduled his chest cavity closure for 10:30, and